the collection grows.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Jay and
Danny Green.
There he is. That's what he said. What's going on, Danny? How you doing tonight?
I'm good. Yourself, bro?
Brother, that is a crazy intro, man. Like, holy crap. As I understand it, you guys were working on that for months. That was a crazy intro.
Oh, yeah.
Who made that intro, Danny? Who was the stop motion?
He goes by Marvelous Stop Motion.
Nice. Guys, check out Marvelous Stop Motion on Instagram. The guy's freaking killing it. And of course, we're here to talk about the Action Figure Comic-Con, Danny, which is happening on January 31st, 2026 at the Japanese Canadian Culture Center. I am excited for that. Danny, how did this call come about? What is this madness that you've created, Danny? This is nuts.
You know what? It's been a long time coming. Truth. Me and you actually were talking about it like last year.
We were talking about it.
Like, we want to do shows, man, and whatnot, and we wanted to create something cool and different. And you know what? Like going to some of the shows in the U.S. and whatnot, definitely inspired us to kind of go down this route. Because some of the energy there was amazing. You know, with the dial guys and the custom dudes and all the creativity and community more than anything, right?
Absolutely, 100%. Speaking of creativity, we got some great guests tonight, guys who are going to be featured on the Action Figure Comic-Con. Let's bring them in right now, guys, because honestly, these guys are absolutely stoked, and they're working like madmen trying to get some brand new dials ready for the show. We are excited because we haven't even seen these yet, Danny. This is going to be absolutely bonkers. Guys, please help us welcome our first guest. He's been freaking working it hard, and some of the dials that he creates are just absolutely off the wall. Guys, please help us welcome Plastic Life. What's going on, brother? How you doing tonight?
Oh, I thought it was going to be the other guy. Sorry. We just said working hard and create some good stuff. I thought it was the other dude, but no. Thanks so much for having me on. But yeah,
it's all great, brother. It's all great. How you doing? What have you been up to? Like, can you give us maybe a tease of what you're working on, brother?
In the wrong room because this is the office, so everything is downstairs in the basement.
That's okay.
But basically, I'm working on all 3D printed stuff. I'm working on painting stuff right now. And it's getting a little bit challenging, knowing it's getting a little bit cold outside, so it's hard to paint right now. And I'm hoping before the end of this month, and then work on the small stuff on the side. But it's coming along really good. Pretty excited to see what it's going to look like when we all combine everything together. But yeah, definitely like one of the biggest projects I've ever taken on in terms of action figures and photography and collecting. This is probably the biggest project that I've ever done.
Nice.
So yeah, it's kind of like you're coming out of your comfort zone and so on. And yeah, I mean, I'm hoping it turns out great. You know, one section has already turned out really good. I don't want to tease anything. I'm going to give everything away, basically.
That one piece, yeah.
We are so excited, man.
There's a little sample right there.
Ooh, what is that? That looks like a water tower.
That is a water tower. So
I see.
Nice.
Set, but that's basically complete. Yeah.
The fact that I can see it from here, that means it's huge.
Yes, so you can see the Mezco turtles next to it. So, I tried to make this 1-to-1 scale. So a water tower in New York would probably be about 8 to 12 feet. So
obviously not 1-to-1. It's still one. It's still 1/12 scale.
Yeah, 1/12 scale version of the full size.
Yeah, they
But it
look
is
together.
1-to-1 for the 1/12 scale.
Yeah.
figure.
So whether or not it will look good in the dial, we'll see how it goes.
It looks good from here, brother. From what we can see right now, it looks freaking amazing.
Yeah.
And this is not a competition; it is actually just a showcase.
Showcase.
It is a showcase of incredible talent, and we are so humbled and excited that all these artists are coming together to actually make the Action Figure Comic Con happen. As a matter of fact, we have another wonderful artist coming in. He's already been on the show multiple times, and man, we are super excited for all the stuff that he's been doing lately. Guys, please help us welcome Mega City Minis himself. What's going on, Mega City Minis?
What up, Noah?
Okay, Noah, you all right, brother?
Yeah, yeah, just working away here, keeping busy.
Working away.
Yeah.
We got you, bro.
Another mad scientist. You guys are like those crazy fucking creator scientist guys. You like Frankenstein and shit.
Sorry, too fast, man.
But you know what? We can already see that the gears are turning. You know, people are like, things just happening right up here in the cranium. Everything's starting to come together. We are very, very excited about actually the Action Figure Comic Con, and of course the fact that you guys are going to be showcasing your amazing work. Mega City, any sneak peeks as to what we can expect? Like, what are you?
Yeah, I don't really have too much in terms of the dial setup so far. I'm working on 3D printing a bunch of stuff. So I've been posting a bunch of stuff on my story that I've been modeling and printing out. I'm just trying to get like some accessories kind of going to just add on to the Dio. So that's kind of what I got going on right now.
Nice.
This is probably one of the better.
Oh, the lamppost, yo. Yeah.
We get to see a lamppost. Nice.
And I figured out the actual like light portion of it.
Nice.
So
I love lamp.
I don't know 100%, but I'm gonna try to get it so it lights up as well.
Nice. Now we already know that you've done a couple projects that have light up projects, so it's really nice to
I
see.
love lamp.
Yeah, yeah. I'm definitely gonna work out some lighting in this one too.
Awesome. We are excited, guys. Guys, please follow Mega City Minis and, of course, Plastic Life on all their social medias, Instagram, YouTube channels if they have them, of course, Twitter. And TikTok. Does anybody do TikTok? I'm not really a TikTok guy.
Sometimes.
Yeah, but I haven't been posting to it.
Yeah,
Want to
me
hit the
neither.
teens.
I can't. You know, I don't have big enough assets to show off on TikTok, and it just doesn't really resonate well with my audience. You know what I mean? So, I'm just kidding, guys.
Always fix that.
I'm gonna get myself in trouble. Danny and I always get in trouble for these little things. You know what I mean? It's kind of
Here's your
crazy.
crowd right here.
Oh, jeez, Louise, whoa, easy, calm down.
Your crowd
Put that
right
thing
here.
away. You're gonna poke somebody's eyes out. My God, Danny, what the heck? We're a kids show here. We're a kids show. Come on. Speaking of getting in trouble, whoa, easy,
Sorry.
Danny. Holy cow, you're so violent. My God, Danny.
We got too much power, it seems.
Oh my God, he's got too much power. He's drunk with power, everybody.
It
What's
seems.
going on, Danny? My God. Give him the controls. He's all over the place.
That's it, man.
Speaking about getting in trouble, Danny, companies are getting in trouble left, right, and center. We're hearing about a lot of different companies just having such trouble right now with everything that's going on in the world. And the biggest headline, of course, guys, is the mighty. And I don't want to call them mighty, but they are the Funkos, the Funko Pops. Oh, wrong one. The Funko Pops guys are. What's going on here? There they are, the Funko Pops. Oh my God, $241 million in debt as it issues a dire warning. Holy crap, guys. So I'm going to ask the obvious question. Who here collects Funko Pops? Don't everybody raise up their
I think
hands all at
everyone's
once.
guilty, at least having one somewhere buried.
I
I
got a whole bunch.
I'll attest to that. I do not have a single Funko Pop.
Really? Oh,
Not a
shit.
single
I-
one.
I am not a Funko Pop collector, but I do have to admit I have a Funko Pop which was gifted to me. So I cannot deny I do have a Funko in my collection.
That's fair though. That's fair.
So,
Yeah,
but I didn't buy it myself. That much is out there. I was
You're off the hook.
no. I'm going to say though. So I was tempted to buy the Battle Cat He-Man Funko. So when I saw that, there was just something that clicked in me. Right, something clicked in my head. I was like, I think I need that. Right. So I understand how it works. They get this primal nature in you where you see something was just automatic. The
Nostalgia.
Dude, it's nostalgia. It is nostalgia. I saw the Justice League, the Hall of Justice, same thing. And for whatever reason, I said I think I could use that, and I was like, okay, you know what? No, I gotta stop. Right? So it's just one of those things. They know their market. They know their market.
You
Or
know, Plastic Life probably has like a Dragon Ball one.
Yes, I was stacked to the brim. Actually, at the peak of Funko, I had a ton of Dragon Ball stuff. I still have a ton left over. I got a lot of Pokemon as well.
Oh yeah.
Basically, it's just like Dragon Ball Pokemon.
oh my god.
But I mean, it's no surprise that the company is where it's at right now. I mean, it was cool when it first came out. It was good, like desk ornaments. That's why I had my stuff. But afterwards, it just got so like repetitive. There was just so many different licenses, and prices going up and so on. And just like you can kind of see that this was gonna be like a fad that dies down in a few years.
Well,
Sad to see, but
yeah, I mean, I was kind of even perplexed. Like it took me about 3 years to realize that they were bobbleheads. I did not because nobody opens these damn things. They're all in their little boxes. So I did not even know that they're bobbleheads.
it was well, earlier ones were bobbleheads essentially, but most of them are fixed position now, and they just might have articulation at the neck. But yeah, they're not really bobbleheads anymore.
But that's what I mean. Like when they first started going, they were actually bobbleheads, and now they're actually really loosely. I'm gonna call them action figures, but they're not really action figures. So this is pretty crazy. Let's take a look at this article first, though, because honestly, I when I first saw this, I really was kind of shocked at what I was seeing here. This has been reported on multiple different sites, reputable sites as well. A lot of people were thinking this was actually just some sort of clickbait that was going on. But as you can see here, MSNBC is literally right here. Is Funko Pop in trouble? Company behind it admits that they may not survive another year. What the heck? They may not survive another year. Holy crap. Mashable.com says Funko warns it's struggling to survive. The company cites a challenging retail environment as one of the reasons for its rising debt. What is happening? Kotaku. Again, we saw this right at the beginning. Funko Pop is $241 million in debt as it issues a dire warning. The collectibles company is crashing out.
Just stop making them.
This is
so many
kinda,
damn Funko Pops.
this is scary. And Game Rant goes on to say Funko is reportedly in dire straits. These are not small sites, guys. These are some big freaking sites talking about this. Let's see what MSNBC has to say about this. This story was written by Adrian Martinez, and it's a 3-minute read. And it goes on to say that once the darling collectors and comics shops alike, Funko Pop, the vinyl figure brand that turned a fandom into a $1 billion business, that's what really, you got to give it to Funko though. They really did make collectibles collectible again. You know what I mean? Like they actually did really get people into the idea of a collecting mentality on that level. If I'm going to say anything about Funkos, that's what I'm going to say for sure. Plastic Life, what like, other than nostalgia, what was it that really got triggered your need to collect Funkos? Like,
I think it was especially like you can get your favorite character for $10, and then once you get your favorite character for $10, then you're going to need everybody else from the show as well. And you can create a really simple like display of 10, 15 figures for like a budget, like a small budget. Yeah. So I think that's what kind of got me. Started off with the Dragon Ball stuff as soon as it came out. Oh, actually, you know what? I started with some Marvel stuff too. I think Venom was one of the first Funkos that I got. Sure. And then I started taking pictures of them. I was just like taking them out of the box and taking pics, and then just kind of spiral from there. Just because they were so cheap, it's like so cheap, and you can build a collection. Looks good on your desk too. Like I would have them at work in my office on my desk. Sometimes people like some of my patients would just be like, "Oh, what is that?" You collect these like little figurines, and then some people would actually recognize them. So it was really easy to put together a collection for $50 would get you essentially 5 figures, and it just spiraled from there. I just kept buying and buying and buying.
Yeah, but it's funny though. It was cheap until it wasn't cheap. You know what I mean? Because
$15 and the larger ones came $30, $40.
Yeah, what do they price that now?
I think it's like $15 to $25. Like, and the bigger ones can go as high as $50 to $60. It's pretty crazy. And then if you get the special sets, the ones that have like little dioramas that come with,
or something, yeah,
$80, $90. So yeah, what was a really cheap collectible little tchotchke turned into a freaking $1 billion empire, just like it says here. It goes on to say
that too is pretty crazy for the big one. Like that's like you get like an import, like SHF or Mafex for that price almost.
Yeah, it's crazy, and with actual articulation, right? Instead of just saying, "Oh, look at me,"
Teach their own. Teach their own.
I can twist my head over 360 degrees. It's now teetering on the verge of financial ruin, according to this article. The company behind the figure has admitted that it might not survive another year as sales slump and losses mount. Oh my goodness, guys, this is freaking crazy. Sales are falling. Funko's latest financial report paints a grim picture. The third quarter of 2025 sales dropped 14%, bringing in 209 million, approximately 205 pounds, but ending with a loss of 1 million, approximately 820,000 pounds. That's freaking crazy. The decline comes from falling demand, high tariffs. There's the thing right there, high tariffs. Slow retail orders and years of overproduction flooding the markets. Reports shows that U.S. sales suffering the most, dropping 20% compared to last year. That's a major blow for a company that relies heavily on domestic revenue. My goodness, guys, this is crazy. So before we move on to the next article, Classic, what made you slow down or stop your Funko collecting? Like, what was the catalyst for your for your abandonment, if you will?
So essentially, like everything else that I collect in life, so I mean, I was a huge sneaker guy growing up as well. Cards, Pokemon cards, things like that. Once the resellers popped into the Funko market, where it no longer became about going to the store and just picking up your favorite Funkos, it became getting up early and like lining up at 5 a.m. because you know that this Goku is going to come out. I just didn't want to do that anymore. Like I did that when I was a lot younger. I would line up for sneakers and things like that, and then here we go with Funko now. Then something that you collect and you love turns into, instead of a fun thing, it turns into actual work now, because now you got to wake up early and then you got to head into the lines, and then some people are just unruly in the lines. So once like the whole resale market came out, that's when I seriously started slowing down. I would buy Funkos from time to time to flip, essentially. So we were turned into Funko flippers at one point. And that's essentially what happens. I mean, a lot of these hobbies get ruined by people that would like to resell and exploit people. But it's part of the game. I understood that really quickly. I used to bicker and complain about it until I started like selling and realizing that you kind of have to just go where the money is. So that kind of killed it for me. I just ended up keeping some of the stuff that I liked, and then I started getting like some of the stuff autographed. So I kept a couple of Goku and Vegeta figures, and then I ended up going to meet Sean Chamel and Chris, the voice actors for the English anime. So I got them signed, and now those are like desk pieces that are like on my mantle. But the rest of the stuff is just like kind of either donated or I sold off, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's damn flippers, man. Freaking flipper.
Yeah,
Frank.
I know. I'm on them too, but it does hurt big time. It hurts the collecting big time.
Yeah, but you know what? I think at heart, let's level the playing field though. Let's level the playing field. At the end of the day, we're all eventually going to flip something, and the reason that is because look at this. I mean, come on. This is my boom.
You just can't, right? You have so much stuff. Like it's got to go at some point.
At some point, it's going to have to go some point. And even if you end up holding it on for the entire lifespan of your entire life, it's going to go, eventually. You know what I mean? Yeah. So your family's going to get rid of it. Somebody's going to get rid of it, and eventually it's going to get flipped. That's just the reality of collecting, guys. That's how these things go. But what about you, Noah? You are absolutely not even in the one iota into Funko Pops. Why is that? Why are you not a Funko Pop guy?
I don't know. I'm one for like articulation and stuff. And like honestly, like that kind of goes for I just don't like statues that much. Like that's like and I kind of classify them as a statue cuz they're you can't do too much with it. I don't know. I like to like when you get like a figure or something, you can like pull it out and like it is a statue in itself, and then you just get multiple statues with like posing it and messing around with it. Whereas opposed to like a Funko Pop, you're only getting like it's only like you pull it out once, and that's kind of it, sort of thing, you know. But yeah, they're okay. I commend them for the licensing, like and how deep they dig for some of the comic stuff is pretty cool. I'll give them that, but I'm not a huge Funko guy.
Yeah. The thing for me though is some of the references for some of these, it's kind of like Family Guy, where there's just this weird freaking reference from like the 1940s, and you're just sitting there scratching your head. You're like, what the hell was that? Right? You're literally just trying to figure out where that whole concept came from, right? Like yesterday on the stream, somebody showed me, until we meet again, and of course I know where that is, and I get that. And there was a piece of me that like, that would be kind of neat, right? Seeing Skeletor's behind, running away, and this little tagline, because they literally are memes, right? A lot of the movies that came out with later on were just memes, right? And they were fun, right? But is that enough to sustain $1 billion industry? It's incredible that they became $1 billion industry. Yeah. It's crazy, Danny. Yeah. I'm gonna pick on Danny now. Which Funko Pop did you have, Danny? I've seen them. I've been to Danny's house. He's got two right on top of the shelf. He's probably got right behind him. You see right behind Danny? Let's zoom in on Danny. Right there, right there. They're up there. I see them, Danny.
There's not. It's not. In that picture, yes. They're not mine, I swear.
Yeah. But what about you, Danny? What made you collect those few Funko Pops that you have?
You know what? I just got a few of the Dragon Balls back in the day, and then I chopped them all for a few bucks. But I actually do have I have a couple of Mega Man ones, and that's it. What's it called? What's his name? Proto Man. Mega Man and Proto Man.
Oh, you got Proto Man. Okay.
Yeah. So,
but
outside of that, that's it. I was done, man. They're action figures. That's all I gotta say. Action figures.
But they spoke to you at some level, like when you saw it, something happened.
When they first came out and they were coming out like the Pokemon ones, the Dragon Ball anime, I was more into those ones. Some of the Marvel ones are cool too, like the Venom, the Carnage, the Spider-Man for sure, right? But yeah, man, not my cup of tea at the end of the day. But I respect them at the same time because they did their thing and they were super popular, right? So, but yeah, man. So outside of that, it is what it is. Mind you, at AFCC, we do have some vendors that are into Funko Pops. That's kind of their jam, right? So, and some people have some really high-end ones that are signed. Some of the variants, the limited edition ones, right? I actually like the Transformer ones. It's a Unicron. I always like that Unicron one, but I never bid on it for whatever. It's whatever. I always see is at EB Games, right, or GameStop.
And that's the thing, right? That's the thing. I was at Fan Expo, right? I was walking down the aisleways, and I freaking walked down, and I saw this gigantic box, and I didn't know what the hell it was. It was like it was massive. It was a freaking beach ball. The box, a beach ball fit inside it.
For sure.
And what's inside? Freaking Unicron. And I was like, and for the life of me, I literally was like, I think I need that. Like I was seriously in my head. I was like, I really think I need that. And I think I said in the video too. I said I think I need that, but I'm not. I can't. I just can't. It was $200 fucking. It was not cheap. This thing was massive. I think it's because they sold out really quickly on that one. It was freaking massive and expensive, and oh my god, it was crazy. But it was glorious. I'm not gonna lie, it was really.
No, they were cool. Some of those big ones too, like some of the bigger Pokemon ones they have, and they're kind of cool looking things, right? It'd be a cool piece to have somewhere, right, on a shelf. But
yeah, I mean,
that's if it's your jam, right?
I just like you though, and just like all of us, I think here now, after years of like going through this whole cycle, I think I need my action figures to be action figures. I don't need them to be statues that move their heads. You know?
Yeah, those are not. That's not our like we. There's standards, right?
It's,
Of action figure, call it for us anyway.
if I wanted a statue, I'd buy a statue. You know what I mean? I think
Yeah.
that's really what it ends up being. And I make the same argument. Transformers need to transform, dude. Like that's just my thing, right?
Mm.
All the power to everybody who wants non-transforming Transformers. I get it. They look great. Don't get me wrong. Freaking what is it? MDLX or like those guys are killing it, man. Like, but forget the red label. That's just ridiculous. But honestly, like when it comes down to a Transformer, I'm about it needs to freaking form. That's just my thing.
But I have a question.
Sure. What's up?
Mondo.
Mondo.
Should I even bring that up?
Yes, you should bring that. Yes, we need to talk about Mondo. We do need to talk about Mondo. So we're gonna get to Mondo in a second. Good question. But
also, I just wanted to show you guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Let's do it. What do we got? Oh, look at that. Noah's just flexing now. What is that, bro? Holy crap!
Whoa.
That's a billboard.
It's just a simple billboard. It's on magnets too.
Nice.
Damn.
And
I love it.
This also slides.
What is that? What is that on there?
Is it painted, or are you gonna make it like?
It's unpainted right now.
Yeah,
this
it's unpainted.
I'm just printing a ton of stuff, and then I'm gonna start painting it all.
Nice.
Yeah,
I love a swappable feature. That's really cool. And that's like 100% better than the NECA one. I'm sorry, not sorry, NECA. Like you guys got to fix that, man. You guys got to fix that. That is.
That's an old claim.
Is that going to be making an appearance?
A lot of people have that NECA one though. Like that's a popular because there's nothing else out there.
I get it. But now you can pick up something from Mega City Minis where you can actually replace the damn thing on magnets.
Magnets.
You heard me right, Funko. Go no, Funko. I'm sorry, NECA. You heard me right, NECA. There you go. See now I'm picking on NECA. Anyway, before we get to the Mondo question, because the Mondo question is a big question. It's a huge question. Let me ask you guys: is this doom and gloom? Is this fake news? Because I think it was 2 years ago they dumped like 30 million in freaking product in a landfill, right? And they've kept going ever since.
But why did they do that? Because they had too much?
Yeah, what?
They had a warehouse, and to keep the rarity of certain items, they just kept them in the warehouse.
So they made the same stock of all the items?
So basically, just like any company, if you're at like San Diego Comic Con or whatever, right? Or even Fan Expo or whatever. Danny and I have been in LineCon multiple times, so we know the idea of a really super rare exclusive, right? They only brought 200 of them to the show, whatever, right? But the minimum quantity order for any company is usually 1,000, right? So if you're only giving away 200, but you got 1,000, what did you do? You keep them in your warehouse, right? That's basically what happened, right? And they started dumping them. They even had at one point a warehouse sale, and people were finding super rare items in there, like hundreds of them. And it was absolutely crazy. There were a lot of different reports coming out, right? So, but having said that, they survived another 3 years after that whole debacle. So, with a $200 million debt, so called, what are your guys' thoughts? Is this a blip on the radar, or is it something that is a writing on the wall right now? Like what are your guys' thoughts about Funko? And it's just anecdotal. It's not. There's no factual ideas here. But what are your thoughts? I'm gonna go with Mega City Minis first. I guess he just does not give two Fs. So.
I honestly think what might have caused it. Now that you're saying that stock thing, I think that might have been one. Like the team, like somebody on the team didn't they weren't like, oh, maybe we should like this is more popular than this one, we should make more of this one and less of this one. Maybe they did do that. I could be wrong. But I think the licensing might have killed them, because getting these licenses for these big things and so many of them, that's gotta cost a lot of money, to be fair.
Yep.
I know they're still a big company, but that's not cheap regardless.
Yeah, but I think that the relationships they had were solid. I think that they
Yeah.
didn't
Oh
have
yeah.
any
Yeah.
because I think what really kept them going is the fact that they're not action figures. They are literally just bobbleheads. And I think that probably when they first started out, the licenses for bobbleheads were dirt cheap, probably because
Yeah.
bobbleheads are usually found at sporting events. They're usually found on little souvenir bars, things like that.
Yeah. They're more
So
like a trinket almost at some
yeah,
point.
I think that when they first started out, it was really, really cheap. But then they start expanding into different articulations, different sizes, different dioramas. And I think that's really where things started to blow up. So
Yeah.
kind of crazy. Danny, what do you think about Funko? Is this fake news? Or is this something that we should really be concerned with?
Well, it's well, with the way the market's going right now, right? It's impacting everybody, right? And I'm sure decisions from the past and current, are leading to this, right?
Hmm,
So
interesting.
obviously, yeah, like the market's hurting, tariffs, all that fun stuff, right? Is you know taking its toll down to Funko, right? So it's definitely something to be aware of and mindful of because if it's affecting them, it's probably going to affect everybody else,
That's a good point.
right? Or,
Plastic,
or
what are your
most.
thoughts? Is this doom and gloom, fake news, or is there some merit to this?
Definitely not fake news. I think what happens to these types of things, I'm just thinking back to like collecting sneakers. Nike and Jordan kept bringing back exclusive things over and over again and printing more of stuff that was coveted back in the day. And I think Funko didn't really learn a lesson, or they didn't even know about that. But as soon as you start like reprinting and making characters and just slightly changing poses, and then you just keep flooding the market, then it no longer holds its like its value or its prestige, and people just stop caring about it. So I do think this is essentially the end. They might just scale back and just keep a few licenses, but I think the damage is done. There's just so many Funko Pops. It's insane. Like Danny was mentioning the vendors that we like when you go to these Comic Cons and things like that. Like there's so many vendors. Like it's just I can see why these things end up in landfills. There's just so many products, and the collectiveness and the exclusivity of these things is just gone at that point. So I don't see this company sticking around much longer. If they do, it's going to be acquired by a different company, and maybe just like they'll be sold exclusively at Walmart or something like that. But this is definitely the end. Before we talk about Mondo, essentially.
Yeah. Well, I'm very much on the same train as plastic. I think there's a lot of doom and gloom. I think that these are sensational articles. Not to say that they're not. There isn't a certain amount of truth to them. I think there is a certain amount of truth to what they're saying, but I don't think that Funko as an entity doesn't understand their market. I think they really do understand their market. And here's the thing about Funko, and they own a lot of companies actually, which we're going to get into right now. They own a whole bunch of companies, which a lot of people just don't realize. So, did you guys know that Funko actually owns Loungefly? I don't know if you guys knew that. I had no idea. And Loungefly, of course, is an apparel brand, and they are huge into these like handbags and little knapsacks and these things right here. These things are selling like freaking. I don't know if you guys have seen, but these things are selling like hotcakes. These Disney, these little Disney bags, freaking. You cannot keep these things in stock. These things are freaking ridiculous. And that's where the licensing aspect of Funko really came into play, right? Here's Fantasia, right? An entire Fantasia set from Loungefly, right? So they have. Look at this. It's a purse you can wear on your head. Like, what the heck is going on here? So
it's $90.
I know, man. Look, like they got Loungefly exclusive Disney, right? They got Wicked, they got Annie, sports, horror, right? Again, this is where all their licenses can continue to live on here. They got an alien back. Look at this alien backpack, Danny. That's one for you, bro.
Cool,
there you go.
Danny will wear that on the front.
Absolutely.
Wear on my head, yo.
Right on your belt, Danny. You got to wear it right on your belt.
You know I'm gonna hide in there, right?
Absolutely.
You know, but anyways,
That's hilarious, Danny. Don't say
PG.
things like, don't say things like that.
PG.
Don't say things like that. But they got like honestly, like this is one of their bigger brands that that they're connected with, right? That they actually own. And then that's not to say anything else. Like they have other brands, including um, Forest Pruzan Creative. Like I didn't even know. I like again. I didn't even know this. This is a board game company, right? They actually own a full on board game company. They've created games like Harry Potter, the Hogwarts Battle, Richard Scarry's Busy Town. I've seen that at Toys R Us. They have Ramen Fury, Band Worlds, and Monster Crunch, the breakfast cereal battle game, and Jurassic Park Danger. Like they have a diversified
Listen.
portfolio. Sorry, bud.
If they're gonna fix this problem, just make action figures.
Just as simple as that, Danny. Just as simple as that. I don't know if you-
And go to Action Figure Comic Con.
I definitely don't want any vinyl action figures. That's for sure.
That is fun. That's fun, Danny. But if you remember, Danny, they actually did a line of action figures, right? I think it was called Savage World. DC Savage World Primal. Sorry, Funko Savage World Primal Age, right? Do you guys remember this line? The Primal Age figures.
Good Lord, those look bad.
Yeah, they were like Master of the Universe style action figures, right? Even back to cards reminded people actually
2 points articulation.
Yeah, 5 POA, exactly, right? And for a while they were kind of popular, right? They did the whole line of DC figures, right? They had like Primal Age Shark, Primal Age Bizarro, Primal Age Superman, Primal Age everything, right? They even did a line of Thundercats action figures for a while as well.
Oh, really?
Right? Yeah, they did Thunder, and they even had a freaking playset. Like it was the Batcave. They had a whole freaking Batcave.
I like the way they're sitting. The guy's sitting down. Batman's sitting up at the top of it.
It's a freaking throne, man. It's a freaking throne.
That's
like
cool.
I wanted this. It never came here to like what Titan Toys wasn't even big back then, so you know we missed out on this one. But yeah, this one would have been cool, man. Look at that, a full freaking playset for the Batcave. The front of it looks crazy too. Like the front of it looks absolutely horrific. Let's see if we can find the front. Where's the front of this thing? They even did what's it called? Animals, right? Like that's Superman. That's Crypto, by the way.
Yeah.
That's freaking Crypto.
He had like bloodlust.
Oh, he's a wolf, actually. But yeah, they've gotten into the action figure game, right? Look, Joker's got that lizard, right? Batman's got his wolf, right? Yeah, man. So they've tried. They have tried, man. They definitely have tried. So it's not so much a matter of if they could have tried, they did try, right? But 5 POA wasn't up for everybody. You know what I mean? Like 5 POA was not as exciting that a lot of people were willing to do. I think a lot of collectors were hoping for something a little bit more, right? Motu collectors were really into this though. Like, and I know I was really thinking about picking up several of these guys, particularly the Thundercats line. I really wanted the Thundercats figures, but they came and went pretty fast. They did not support this line as much as they could have. It's unfortunate, and in reality, McFarlane ended up really picking up the ball and going back to the original formula for Super. What's it called? Super. It's not Super Friends. What is it again? It's Superpowers. They went back to Superpowers, and that's where they really started cutting their teeth. But the elephant in the room, for sure, is their latest acquisition. They're one of their later acquisitions, Mondo. Mondo. What do you guys think, Mondo? I mean, this one is what everyone's really worried about. What's going to happen to Mondo?
Yeah, exactly.
But let's well, actually, Mega CD has just decided to try.
Oh no! Sorry, I'm here. I'm just like working on tonight. Try to cut
That's
something
okay,
out.
no problem, no problem. But what are your thoughts? Do you think Mondo's going to suffer from this, or do you think that they'll still be able to get their relationship? Because when you think about it, at the last SDCC and other events, they have just name dropped so many different licenses, like a ton of freaking licenses. The night before Christmas, Yu-Gi-Oh, a whole bunch of these
More
little
Marvel
independent,
stuff, right?
yeah, like crazy.
Yeah.
Adventure Time,
One
you know
thing.
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
so many different freaking licenses, and that really is part of that Funko collection, Funko connection. Funko really did help them to get
Maybe
all
on
those
that
licenses.
arm they're okay. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
they're okay on that end.
So that's what you're thinking, Danny. That Funko is gonna, sorry, that Mondo is gonna be okay. Like,
by the sound, like if just based on what we've seen and being at SDCC and whatnot, yeah, like they looked like they were thriving and things were good and energy was good, right? So, but you never know what's going on in the background, right?
hey man, you know that's right. But that whole highway was Funko owned. You know what I mean? The freaking Funko had this huge gigantic back wall. You know, they had these gigantic 6 foot, 12-foot freaking Funko Pops. It was insane. You know what I mean? So they definitely were giving a good show, right? But I think you're right, Danny. No, I'm sorry, Mega City. What are your thoughts about Mondo? Do you think they're going to be okay? Like what?
I kind of think they're okay because it's like kind of a different area, you know. It's not like they're into the posable stuff too. So it's like I don't know. I kind of feel like they reach a little more of an audience than the rest of the stuff. I don't know. I feel like they'll be all right.
Yeah, because in terms of action figures and 1/6 scale, I mean they're really bringing it to the fans. Plastic. What are your thoughts? Or is Mondo going to be okay?
I think Mondo's fine. Like just looking at the prices that they charge for their figures for the 1/6 scale stuff, and some stuff near the bottom is sold out. So seems like they'll be doing good. And doesn't look like they got like too much licenses for this 1/6, which is great because then you just stick to the very popular stuff: Turtles, X-Men, Batman stuff, and I think that's just a recipe for success to begin with instead of branching out so much. But yeah, I think Mono does fine. They've already, if I'm not mistaken, they've already had like a time period where they had to cut so much staff and scale back. If like probably during COVID, I don't know if they looked this up or something, but like in 2023, they laid off a bunch of Mondo employees, right? So they're probably like in a position where it's fine now.
Yeah. It was actually more, but it wasn't on the action figure side. It was actually more on the posters and
Movie
and
stuff.
records. Yeah, it was the posters and record side. The action figure department did not get touched at all. I know we know this for a fact.
Okay.
So as a matter of fact, I think they hired a few artists on that
nice.
section. Right?
Yeah.
They were actually
kind of proves the point there.
Yeah, there were actually rumors that the posters would be completely eliminated, but the backlash from the community was so heavy, they basically said, okay, we're not touching posters, but we're scaling back on posters quite a bit. Because you got to remember, Mondo started off as a record label, right? That's actually where they started off. Then they moved to posters, and then their last bastion was action figures, and that really took off. So much so that Funko actually bought them, right? And speaking of Mondo, guys, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Donatello was unveiled today. Holy crap, guys!
Nice. Like so nice.
This guy's ridiculous.
Yeah.
This guy is absolutely.
I backed out of 1/6 scale stuff completely, but like this is something that might rope me back in just to Turtles. But, yeah, this thing is so nice. I saw it this morning, and I was just like, "Is this 1/12 scale? Please be 1/12." And it was like Mondo. I'm like, Christ.
I know that's always the worst.
But that doesn't mean that they won't do it. You know what I mean? Because this guy could definitely wreck the team. This could totally disrupt the entire TMNT sphere. Because everybody does TMNT. You know, best action, freaking NECA, freaking Playmates. Playmates has never freaking let go of TMNT. They keep bringing it back every few years. But everybody's got their hands in it. Super 7, right? Anybody and everybody can get a TMNT license. But this is their test market right now. Because what they're Danny. What did they call it again? They want us to be part of their Mondoverse, right? Something like that. That's what they
Something
told
like
us.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Danny and I saw this at San Diego Comic-Con 2025.
Yeah, I was impressive in person for sure.
It was ridiculous. I love this scene right here. Very much like it was in the movie, right?
Oh yeah.
This is crazy. But look
I
at
want that
Danny.
dial.
Yeah, man. The dioramas, and these are like massive dioramas. They're
I
not
was
like
gonna
they're
say
not like
that's like huge. Like those are so large.
yeah, but they're so good at the same time. But at the end of the day, they still are miniature dioramas, guys. That is really what it is. But look at that face. Look at the lighting. Everything about this, like toy photography, this is crazy, man. This is just nuts. But I have a funny feeling that, given enough time, they probably will end up making a 1/12 scale, because 1/6, it looks great, man. It does look freaking awesome, but there are going to be a lot of people screaming.
112.
A lot of people are screaming for 1/12. Like really, like I mean, obviously we're thinking 1/12 too, right?
Have they done anything 112 before?
Yeah, they're doing Ghostbusters. They have the real Ghostbusters 1/12, and they just got into Master Universe for 1/12. So this is like, I'm pretty sure this is more like a test market for them to see just how well this one sells, and if this sells really, really well, which it will, guys, make no mistake, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it just sells. It's like printing money. You know what I mean? It's freaking crazy. So with this first offering, I have a funny feeling this one's going to be a really big test market for them. It's going to be huge. It's going to be freaking amazing. So what do you got? What are your thoughts, Mega City? What are your thoughts about this particular Donatello? Like, what are your thoughts?
I like TMNT, but I don't collect any TMNT things. But I kind of can like just appreciate it for the craftsmanship of that. Like that looks sick. Like that. I'm not even a huge TMNT guy, and it looks really good. Like damn.
Absolutely. Danny, thoughts?
Yeah. It's cool, man. It's out of my scale.
Yeah, same here.
But the detail's sick for sure, right? I know there's a lot of Mondo fans out there. I remember being at the SCCC. There were so many people crowd around the display there, right?
That booth was too small, man. We were dying in there.
So yeah, man, I could definitely appreciate it. We all love turtles. The detail here are sick, right? So I know Plastic Life. He's a Donnie fan, right? That's your turtle right there.
My least favorite turtle, but honestly, God, they made it.
That's the least favorite turtle.
Oh, your
It
least.
is my least favorite
Who
turtle.
is your
And
favorite?
it's not like it's not a bad thing. It's just like in order.
I thought Donnie was your favorite.
Raph is my favorite. Yes.
Right.
Oh, Raph, you're one of those guys.
Well, it's kind of because like I'm like that in real life, like just rage and goon. So just yeah.
But on that note, Plastic, what are your thoughts about this pack out and the set itself? I mean, look at this communicator. That's just sick.
I love like the 1/6 scale stuff because it's so easy to photograph. I don't mean that in like a pro way, but the details are so good on 1/6 stuff that you can make mistakes and it will still look really good. So, as a TMNT fan, I mean, I have both sets of Mezco. I have the Super 7. I have the NECA stuff. Like, do I really need 4 1/6 scale turtles in my house? Probably yes, to be honest. Just the way that these look. And if this is what the Donnie looks like, I can't even wait to see what like the Raph and the might look like. So
yeah, I was gonna ask you that. I was like, if they come out with a Raph, are you gonna end up dipping back into the 1/6?
The worst thing is if this sells out because you're waiting for the Raph, and then the Raph is so good that you want to get all 4 turtles, and then you're paying resale for this one.
Oh yeah,
So, like, I'm stuck in a conundrum. Like, it's basically $1,000 for the set or more. I don't even know because they haven't even released the price of this yet, have they?
No, it's up for sale.
So $250 USD.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're looking at like $1,500 for the set to the door, basically.
Yeah. And the elephant in the room there is that it's subject to a tariff surcharge as well.
You're gonna get smoked by tariffs because let me tell you, man, I ordered from 5K Toys. I ordered that LLPZ this thing. got hit with $99 in tariffs.
I know.
Oh my goodness!
So like,
It's just
essentially the price of the figure times 2.
yeah.
Send it back.
Holy!
So I can't imagine what like a 250 USD figure would be. So we're looking at close to 2,000 for the set of the 4 turtles, probably.
No, luckily for whatever reason they did the one their 1/12th collection Master Universe. It was subject to the tariffs, and it was pricey though. It was like half the cost on top of what you paid for it. So it was pricey, right? But turtles collectors are a different breed, man. They love their turtles, and this is definitely something where look, he's got a freaking fanny pack for crying out loud, man.
I know the fanny pack is detachable. I thought it was like basically permanently on the figure, but no, it's detachable.
That is so freaking cool, man. And I love the attention to detail is just like off the charts. This thing, and he's even got Metalhead's head.
Yeah, Metalhead's head too. That looks awesome.
That is crazy, dude. And these little Mousers that he's reconfigured. You gotta love little Velociraptors, man. Like, look at that. Velociraptor. Oh my gosh, man. And this little drone. Like, so cool. I love it, man. So, yeah. But what are your thoughts in general, guys? $250 for a 1/6 scale figure of Donatello, and knowing that Raph and Michelangelo Leonardo will be coming soon, and the Shredder. The Shredder's planned as well. Thoughts on the $250 price tag? Is this worth it, guys?
I think it's worth it. Like just from the accessories that you're getting. Most Hot Toys don't come with anywhere near what you're getting in this.
No, not at all. Not at all. Like it's a real pack up. Mega City. What are your thoughts on the price tag?
I don't know. It's that's a tough one. Again, I'm not like a 1/6 or TMNT guy, so like I don't even know.
You ain't gonna buy it.
It's out of my wheelhouse and out of my scale.
The NECA had a quarter scale version of the movie Turtles, though, right? And they were gigantic. You know what I mean?
Available at Italian Toys if you need them.
Yeah, they were gigantic, right? They were huge. And people bought those. They were what, $125? Actually, here in Canada, they were like almost $200. Right?
This is like good though. Like you're getting a lot for that amount. Yeah. Like it's like I know some 1/12 figures that are not that nowhere near that amount of accessories, and they're kind of close to that price.
Getting a lot of plastic.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And those are good accessories too. Like they throw in like random stuff, like that little like wrench and that screwdriver. Like that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about.
Yeah, and it's so detailed. I mean, the shooter can have little tracking devices in them. You know what I mean? Like it's
that's awesome.
Crazy. They even got this little freaking like '90s cell phone. You know what I mean? This little thing here,
little Motorola,
right?
Kind of has like a middle finger, non-middle finger.
Middle finger, not. He's typing too. I got you though.
Like, are you flipping me off, bro?
I know, right? Danny, $250. What are your thoughts?
$250. Ah, man. Like you get a lot for sure for that money, but yeah, I don't know, bro. There's so many goddamn turtles out there now. So many. Like, what do you do? What do you pick, yo? Joy Toy. There's the NECA. There's now Meditoy's actually right now I think is where it's at. True, but Mondo's nice too if you like the 1/6 stuff, right?
That is like the complete opposite, right? You got the 1/6 and you got Joy Toy, which is like, what is that?
Yeah.
It's like that's like 1/18 scale, right?
That's crazy.
But that turtle van is inspired, man. That turtle van is off the charts for the Joy Toy. That was crazy, man. We could talk about that for days. But just looking at the just our observations already, I mean, Mondo, they're charging freaking almost like anywhere from $250 to like $600 per action figure, and people are buying them. And with that kind of markup, that kind of like collectability, I don't think there's any problems with Mondo. I think they're 100% solid. I don't think they have any problems. So I would see these guys like easily going on to like 2025, 2026 and beyond. I think they're doing just fine. Do you guys have any thoughts on the future of Mondo?
They're gonna keep going, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think they're all right.
They seem
If
healthy.
they already have these planned out, then they're pretty much good to go.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And you know what? They're still doing records. They're still doing posters, right? So
Hmm.
the future looks bright for Mondo.
They
I
need
think.
to jump on
Those
the.
those are awesome too. The autumn harvest things.
Yep.
That's a cool set.
It is, man. They the freaking wolf. The wolf was like nuts. Did you see the wolf?
Yeah.
He's already sold out, but
Huge.
that wolf was crazy, man. That wolf was
That pump
nuts.
the I think that's just the people, but the like pumpkin guy, the huge one, is crazy.
Yeah, man. Like really, really excited for all these wonderful sets. And again, they're doing it differently, man. They're really doing. They even do these Sofobi, designer con stuff. You know what I mean? Like all these Godzillas and the Mothras and the Rodans. You know what I mean? These got a whole life in themselves. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think Mondo's doing it right. I think Mondo really has a handle on all things, and I still think that this is mostly not fake news necessarily, but I think it's a lot of clickbait. I think that that's really what's going on here. I think that all these companies are jumping on here and just like clickbait raging, just trying to get people's reactions and are really trying to say Funko's dead. No, I don't think so. I think Funko has a long life ahead of it. So we'll see how it goes. And you know what? All the latest Funkos are going to be available at the Action Figure Comic-Con, boys and girls. Guys, I'm excited for the Action Figure Comic-Con, January 31st, 2026 at the Japanese Canadian Culture Center. Holy crap. This is the way, everybody. This is what
This is where the
it's all
news is
about.
at today. This is where it's at.
This is where it's at, bro. This is where it's at. A lot of announcements happen today, like a ton of them. I think every few days we get a crazy announcement. Toy photographers, featured toy photographers. E.T. Gerald. I mean, this guy is freaking doing incredible stuff. Can't wait to see how he puts some things to the dioramas and everything. We got featured artists like the fat the Fat Man Who letters. You gotta be kidding me, man. That's funny.
You don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Andrew Tom is our buddy, man.
Yeah.
He
But I
does
love-
he does work for these guys. Jay and Silent Bob guy. What's his name?
I think Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith. Geez, yeah.
But I
Yeah, he
love
works
his,
with him,
I love
man.
his handle though. His handle makes me laugh, man. It's so
Oh,
cool.
man.
I love it.
He's done covers for Ninja Turtles as well, by the way.
Sweet.
So he's gonna have some of that at our show.
And you know what? All these featured toy photographers, I mean, take a look at some of this work here. Like, this is nuts. Look at that.
This guy's he's traveling in from Montreal he's coming over to the event.
Yorgi's photo.
Yeah, oh yeah. This guy's fire.
Yorgis. Yorgis or Yorgis? How do you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Probably Yorgies if he's
Yeah.
like 5 people, but I don't know.
I'm hoping because I'm terrible with names.
He's like
but
European French guy.
Yeah.
absolutely. And look at
I
this,
actually
man.
don't know him, but he does cool work for sure.
Teepin' Toys. I mean, wow. I love the atmosphere. I love the lighting. I love the dios. I mean, come on. This is what you can expect to see at the Action Figure Comic Con, guys. January 31st, 2026 at the Japanese Canadian Culture Center. Guys, you guys got to come with us, to the JCCC and take a look at the venue. We would love to show it to you guys. So one of the things we're gonna
check out the venue.
we should do a field trip, Danny. We should grab all our kids and put them in the van and just like get out there.
A ramen toy van.
Yeah, we should totally do that.
I'll throw you guys in the back.
That's a freaking movie, guys. So, guys, mark down your calendars. Tickets are already on sale, and if you guys are interested in becoming a vendor at the Action Figure Comic Con, vendor tables are open right now. Danny, talk about the vendors tables. How much are we asking for a vendors table?
I think so. They're $125 per table, and then I think $225 for 2 tables and $100 for each additional table after that. Right. So you're saving $2 every time you're getting more tables, basically.
Yep.
Right.
The more you buy, the more you save.
And it's filling up quick, actually. I think we have about 65 tables /
What? Really?
roughly.
Oh, wow,
right?
that's really moving. Holy crap!
No, that's how many tables we have total. So far, we're booked more than half already. Is what I was getting at. So one thing is it's really not, right? But we have a thing about 65 positions roughly or table space, and we're about more than half full already. So a lot of artists are coming out, which is kind of cool. Guys like Hugh Rockwood are going to be showing up, so stay tuned for that. You know,
I can't wait to see Hugh. It's been a while since we've seen
so he's a good buddy of yours, right? He's a good buddy of ours. He does TMNT stuff too, Marvel, right?
Yep.
So stay tuned for that, right? We have
So guys
coming out.
Yep. And guys, don't forget there are no tablecloths. You have to bring your own. Okay, so please don't forget that. And each table comes with 2 chairs each. All right. So if you buy 2 tables, you get 4 chairs. Okay. So guys, don't sleep on this. They're going. Danny just said they're going fast. They're going freaking fast and furious. This is absolutely bonkers. If you want to also be featured as a artist and creator, please subscribe to us and definitely check out and the application form to tell us what kind of photographer, artist, whatever it is that you're interested in. We also have a whole bunch of guests like the TMNT collector. He's actually holds the record now officially.
Yeah, the Guinness World officially get the Guinness record for biggest TMNT collection, right?
Correct.
He's Canadian.
He's Canadian. He's from Hamilton, Ontario.
Yeah, I think I met him one time at like one of the cons. Yeah.
It's so crazy, but it's amazing, guys. You can meet the TMNT collector. He's going to be bringing Ravishing reporter April with him. I'm just kidding, but we'll see. He's going to be bringing choice pieces of his collection with him. It's going to be freaking crazy. Frederick B. Owens, a TMNT voice actor, he's going to be there as well. He did voices for One Piece, TMNT, as well as other wonderful cartoons. So definitely meet Frederick B. Owens at the Action Figure Comic Con. The Badass Reviews is also going to be there. Carlos, our good friend, who we, of course, hang out with whenever we go down to the States, he's going to be there showcasing a ton of stuff, talking all about Warhammer 40,000 and everything that he loves. So definitely meet the Badass Reviews. Some idiot named Mega J Retro might be there. I don't know. I don't know how he got invited. He's a freaking moron. And C. Jessam, guys, he works with so many different companies now and is just doing such good work for the Four Horsemen and multiple companies. If you want to see some awesome soft goods for your action figures, you got to check out C. Jessam at the Action Figure Comic Con. And as we mentioned earlier, we have exhibits like all of our dioramas. Guys, talk to us a little bit about the dioramas. Noah, Mega City, you got anything else you can show us, or you hold on to it for a little while?
I got a bunch of little stuff that you'll kind of see around.
Ooh, look at those!
So these are two prints that I made, and I'm modeling these all too. So I don't want to be taking anybody else's design. So I'm modeling all these.
Those are your own.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I'll be bringing a bunch more to the show because we still got lots of time left. We still got a little over.
We could do that like that sewer scene with that sewer cap.
Yeah. That one's like I know what you're talking about. That one's awesome. See, that's exactly what I wanted this 3D printer is I can do like stuff like that. Like
And we got somebody coming in hot and heavy. The man himself, Shay Reed, has joined us. Another wonderful sculptor.
Nice.
And
what's up?
What's going on, Shay?
What's up?
Not much, man. Not much.
How you guys doing? I seen. I was here. I was on the way home from work. I seen the Funko Pops. These are the only ones I have. If you can see them.
No.
Yeah.
I don't even have one of those.
Love it, man. Love it.
It's a double pack. It's a double pack.
Nice. Frieza.
So, yeah, these are the only Funko Pops I have. I'm like, yo, what a way, like, you know, they come out of the box and everything. So,
Nice.
That is so
but that
cool.
was it. So, those are the only Funko Pops I have. I promise.
That is so cool. That's awesome. Guys, Shay will be showcasing his own dioramas at the show, so we're really excited to see what he comes up with. We're very, very excited. Plastic, can you grab that water tower and just give us a sneak peek? I think people want to see it, man. Like,
We just gave away everything and we just grabbed the water tower. But yeah.
I want to see that thing.
You can drink from it, probably.
Yeah, I just broke it. So,
oh no, I'm sorry, bro.
So, are we just gonna give away what we're doing for this big project, or what?
No,
I
you
mean,
can
the water tower where you don't put them on the ground, right? So people have seen this before. If you were at the previous, some of the previous shows, I have had these on display. But they're water towers, like New York City water towers that I've just struggling to put back together. But anyways, so base is not painted, obviously, but this is what essentially is going to be on top of some rooftops. Well, actually, Mega City's already given away too because he posted that billboard. So, I mean, billboard plus water tower can only mean that we're doing a bunch of buildings. So, be prepared for that. We're basically making a small city block. Well, big city block.
Big city block. Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna try to make it. We're trying to make it. We're taking on a project here that's kind of like outside of what we normally do. Most of our dioramas, if you've ever seen the builders, we do things that are no more than like 2 feet long or so on. Just something that you can take photos of. If you see my dioramas in my behind the scenes and things like that, they're not that big, but myself, Noah, and a few other guys are taking on a huge task that Danny's asked us to do, making a very large city block. So you can imagine if we're working with 1/12 scale figures, how big everything has to be in order for it to look realistic. So like if you take just a standard 1/12 scale figure, like you can't be making like dinky little signs and things like that. Like these things have to be large. So you can imagine how big the buildings are going to be if this is the size of a water tower.
Oh, yeah.
So it's pretty crazy. I'm a little bit worried. Not that I'm worried about my skills or anything like that, but I'm a little bit worried because making stuff this big, there's transportation involved as well. Like some of us are coming from quite far. A lot of things can go wrong. So I'm hoping to have things done pretty early so that I can, test getting it into the car and things like that. Maybe we can have some time to test fit things together and see how it works. But yeah, this is going to be the biggest project that I've ever done in terms of.
We believe in you, bro. You know you can do it.
I think we're all excited though. Like seriously,
Yeah,
you guys are really making this a reality, and it's going to be incredible to see what you guys come up with. Like,
you guys are so talented, man. Like we've seen your work. Come on, I feel like they said 2 heads are better than 1, so why not 6? All you guys are cool.
Too complicated, but we'll make it work.
Yeah, man. You guys are all skilled. We always see you at the shows have cool
Yeah,
dials
we all
and
know
shit,
each
man.
other. It's fine. Like,
Yeah, man. It'll be a good time, right? So
absolutely, guys.
Shay does sick work too, and looking forward to all you guys' input, right?
And things are starting to move very, very, very quickly. People are starting to buy up the tables, as Danny said, and even ticket sales are starting to pick up as well. So we are very, very excited. Shay, what are you playing with? What are you doing over
there? I got this Overwatch figure on Marketplace, and I customized it, turning it into like a monk. I made like a wire clothscape and stuff. So
nice.
Oh, that looks good, yo.
That is cool. Yeah, that's Zendaya. Is that Zendaya? Who is that?
Yeah, Zenyatta. Some guy had it on Marketplace for $15, so I'm like, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Went and grabbed it, and then it's missing some pieces, so I'm like, you know what? I just want to turn it into a custom. So I made a little cape, put a little wire in it.
Nice.
Not as good as, what is it? You just said it. I'm brain farting right now.
Oh, C. Jessam.
Yeah, not as good as him, but this will do for me, right? So, but yeah, that's it, really. And then I got a little setup here. This is what I'm.
Wow! Look at that.
Nice.
Oh shit!
Got the little poster there.
Dragoon.
So
you'll be making an appearance. Don't worry.
Oh yeah.
There it is too.
So there we go, guys.
Yeah.
Little sneak peeks of what to expect at the Action Figure Comic Con, because El Dragoon will have a presence at Action Figure Comic Con as well. Make no mistake.
Oh yeah.
But Shay, how can people reach you, and what are you working on, my friend?
You can reach me at Readarama on my other Instagram, or you can reach me at ShayReed91. And right now I'm working on this. Like you guys can see it.
Ooh.
It's wait, I'm not done. I just magnetized it today. Oh, as it falls apart. You guys can see that at all? No?
Yep,
Yes?
yep, I can
Yeah,
see
oh
it.
yeah.
The magnets are.
Yeah, so I magnetized it. I still need to do some cutting, but the magnetizing was done. And then you guys probably can't see the details. Hang on, let me grab my phone. 1 second. I'm in a smaller space than usual. I'm using like a wood texture. I don't know if
Oh
you guys can
wow,
see it at
nice.
all.
Oh yeah, you can see that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I had a light somewhere that you guys could see it way better, but I don't have it. So yeah.
Looking good, though,
I'm
brother.
doing the
Looking good.
best I can. So, but yeah, it's
Looks
like a
good,
two
bro.
way. It's like a two-way scene. So that way, and then that's the back of it, and then that's the other side. So don't
Nice.
mind the mess.
Nice, that'll be
Looking
sick.
good,
Is that
bro.
is that the outside?
Oh,
Oh,
we lost Shay.
there you go.
Hopefully he'll pop back in. Um,
He got his piece in though.
And down.
yeah, I know, right? I know, right? Plastic. What are you? Well, it's not working anymore. Hold on for a second. There we go. Plastic Life. What are you working on, brother? And how can people reach you?
Still working on some 3D printing a whole bunch of the stuff. My whole project is going to be 3D printed, so kind of just to showcase what that can do.
Sorry, guys.
I'm an advocate for it just because it makes building so much easier. Glad to see that Noah picked up one recently as well. And the fact that he's making his own stuff, I can't wait to start buying some of his files when he decides to release his files, because I've just been stealing everyone's files and then changing them up myself, right? So
Honestly, Mike, if you want like stuff for this, I can send you some of these files if you want to print them.
yeah, no, I just I buy a lot of files. I bought the file for my own fire hydrant and just kind of added my own jazz to it.
Yeah, for sure.
So I try to buy stuff that I try to buy stuff that is made by guys or girls that make stuff for these figures. I used to buy stuff and just upscale it from from the Warhammer stuff. I used to just upscale stuff.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
There's a lot of people now that are modeling stuff for 1/12 scale. So it's coming along. It's coming along good. I've slowed down extremely considerably for my social media stuff. I just found that the reach kind of just went away. So you can always reach me at Plastic Life. I'm still active on it. I check every day. I check my Instagram every day. I message people back and forth on Instagram, but I just don't post that much. I just felt that over the last 7 months, my reach has plummeted completely. I think the last time I posted was March, but it just wasn't working. Right at that point, it was almost like, what's the point of posting? So I've scaled back a lot, but I am still very active on Instagram. So you can always reach me at @plastic.life, or on YouTube you can reach me at Plastic Life, all one word, just how it appears on screen right now. I will make a comeback, I promise. I had to just stop. I had to stop because it just wasn't worth it. You put out a picture and maybe you're lucky to get 20 people to like it. We don't do the stuff for likes, but when nobody sees the stuff that you're posting, then it is really discouraging. So I'm still alive. I'm still on IG, and you can still reach me on IG. You can still reach me on YouTube, and you can still reach me on TikTok. It's all there.
But that's the thing about this event. We really want people to be to get that exposure, especially creators who need that sort of public awareness. You know what I mean? Where people say they're like, "Holy crap, what is this?" And then they learn about Plastic Life, and they'll start following on the IGs and stuff. You know what I mean?
I really hope that if anybody's listening and watching, that people do come out to this. We really do need this. The U.S. has so many of these types of events, and I mean, I see all the time the same guys over and over again appearing at New York Comic Con, San Diego Comic Con, things like that. We don't really have our own big thing here in Ontario or in Canada in general. So I really hope if you're watching that you come out. We do need to make a huge effort to come out and make this thing big. This is the first time we're doing this, so we're going to learn. We're going to learn everything we can. But we need people. We need people to come in, and we need people to show support for the community. I don't want the community to die because of tariffs and things like that. I've already seen a number of people leave the hobby due
True
to
story, man.
how expensive things have become.
Mm-hmm.
Just hold tight. Like, that's all I can say. Just like this. Don't let this die, because like this is us. This is our passion. This is our hobby. And we want to see everybody come out.
Yep. And of course, you can learn a lot from the people who are going to be there, right? So, talk to Plastic, talk to Mega City, talk to Shay Reed, talk to Danny Green, right? Everybody's willing to share their knowledge and their passions with you. And this is really what we want for this community and this event. That's really what we want, what we need. But huge shout out to Plastic, huge shout out to Mega City. Danny, what are you working on, brother? And how can people reach you, man?
Well, I wanted to bring up real quick because I think we're doing a giveaway, right? So,
yep.
I don't know if you can bring that up on the Instagram.
Sure. Give me 1 second. I'll do just that. So, no, it's okay. You don't have to apologize.
But I just wanted to make sure, because I think we're doing an announcement on Friday, right?
Yeah, let's do it, man. So basically, guys, we are doing a giveaway. Yeah. So it's really simple. Danny, go ahead. Tell us what we have to do.
What you got to do is actually follow Action Figure Comic Con, Danny Green Collects, Titan Toys, Badass Reviews, Mega J Retro. Like this post and comment and or tag to 2 friends who need to join the fight. So, and then we're gonna announce on Friday the winner. So probably gonna be streaming maybe sometime in the evening, right? The details are in the comments for sure. So yeah, again, you just got to follow Action Figure Comic Con, Titan Toys, Badass Reviews, Danny Green Collects, and Mega J Retro. Like the post, comment, and tag 2 friends.
Absolutely.
And you could win the Saitama One Punch Man.
Yeah.
I'm actually holding it right now.
He's holding it right now.
So,
where are you, Danny? There you are. Bring it up. There it is.
Right.
The Saitama from Ravota.
That's for you guys.
That's for somebody.
And this figure is very sick, by the way.
One lucky winner will win Saitama One Punch Man.
So guys, tune in.
Oh, Shay's got one too. Shay's flexing.
Oh yeah, look at that, bro. Tell them how good it is. Tell them how good.
It is amazing. I'm telling you guys. Like, it is amazing.
You guys,
shout out to my boy Danny Green for the clutch hookup for sure.
Anytime, bro. Yeah, man.
And we do want to thank our sponsors, Titan Toys, for sponsoring the Action Figure Comic Con. Guys, 100%. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Titan Toys on YouTube, and of course, follow them on all their social medias. But guys, first and foremost, you got to be at Action Figure Comic Con 2026. Sorry, January 31st, 2026, at the Japanese Canadian Cultural Center. We do have our sponsors. Where'd they go? There they are. Titan Toys for being our capital sponsor.
Yeah.
Sorry?
No, because I was going to say, well, after this, but we have a few different companies that will be showing up and that kind of thing.
100%. Titan Toys is our official sponsor. We also have the King of Print doing all of our wonderful signage and a lot of our posters and flyers. Huge shout out to the King of Print. Guys, if you need printing services, definitely head over to King of Print on Instagram.
He printed a bunch of these for us. So thank you to Wing for that.
Absolutely.
We got exclusive tickets too, by the way. We got free tickets we're going to be giving away.
Oh.
So, stay tuned for that. Sorry. I know you're in the middle of saying this stuff.
It's okay. Flash those tickets again, Danny. So go ahead. Flash them.
Wow, right there. I actually gave some away to the dentist. But guys, we're going to be giving some of these away. So stay tuned. I think actually we're going to be doing something with Toying Around as well. Yep. So he's going to be coming on at some point. I think he'll be joining us. Stay tuned for that.
We also want to thank our sponsors, Waterland, for providing some of the beverages. That's going to be freaking awesome. So you guys will not be fully hydrated at the event. Yeah. And JTI Boxing, Danny's going to show off his skills at the show. He's going to.
So guys, this is actually the gym I go to. They're going to be sponsoring some of the event. They're going to be on site as well. So you might even see some live type stuff going on there. Right, just to kind of show you what they do and whatnot. But super cool gym, super nice people. Definitely check them out. Right.
We want to thank all of our sponsors for the event, guys. These guys are really helping us along with the show. So, guys, give each of them a like and follow. Tell them that the Action Figure Comic Con crew sent you. Guys, don't forget, the Action Figure Comic Con is happening January 31st, 2026 at the Japanese Canadian Cultural Center. Be there. Pick up your tickets. They are available right now on actionfigurecomiccon.com. We have several different types of tickets. So, guys, definitely don't miss out. What the heck are they? Danny, tell us about the tickets and how much you can save if you do the early bird right now.
So, guys, the door price usually is going to be $20, but if you buy them online now, they're $15, or you get 2 for $25, which is your best bet. Because they're at basically $12, $12.50 at that point. And then we have the Grail Hunter Pass, which is limited to 50 passes. Basically, this is a VIP pass, so gets you early entry, gets you ahead of everybody, so you can start your shopping and your hunting. There's going to be some exclusive stuff there as well, and some big brand companies are coming out, like Ramen Toy, Meta Travelers. There's a few others I don't want to give away yet. They haven't been announced yet, but they will be. So stay tuned. And there's going to be a lot of giveaways, by the way. At the event, we're going to be doing raffle prizes every hour, right? Oh, so there's a little teaser here. I guess a little been teasing a little much here, but just to give you an idea of what's going to be shown in terms of toys and companies and that kind of thing, right? So stay tuned for that. Right? Yeah. So you'll be seeing some announcements soon from some of these companies, right? They'll be bringing some stuff to the event and have things to set up and display and sell, right?
Nice.
It's going to be awesome, guys. So,
it.
guys, we are very, very excited. I want to thank all of our guests here, these incredible diorama makers and artists.
And these guys will be there too, so for sure. You guys
these are the Superior Six, guys. These are the Sinister Six themselves. 3 of the Sinister Six. They'll be bringing their crafts and their ultimate moves to the show, and we are very, very excited to see everything that they got cooking up. Guys, please follow Mega City Minis, Plastic Life, and Shay Reed on all their social medias. Follow Denny Green at Denny Green Collects. And of course, I'm Mega J Retro. Don't mind me. I just take up space. Guys, we will see you guys at the Action Figure Comic Con. And of course, we'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. And of course, it is for Danny Green. Danny, take us away, my friend.
Yeah, so again, thanks for tuning in, guys. Tune in to Danny Green Collects if you want more information. Go to EFCC, Action Figure Comic Con, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, go anywhere, .com. And stay tuned. Friday we'll be going on live again for the giveaway, right? And yeah, we got a lot more announcements coming for the event. Some cool vendors. Also, we're gonna have some food there too. We didn't mention that, but we're gonna have some Japanese barbecue and stuff there, chicken. So from Bushi.
Sushi, nice, yo. That food's fire.
Yeah, everybody loves it, man. I've been eating it for the past 3 days. Not gonna lie. Long story, but we've been going there. We went to put up posters and stuff, and I was out there with Lee the other day, and we just stocked up, man. And I've been on that Japanese chicken diet right now. So
yeah, I remember Lee brought a chicken rice box back to Titans that one time we were there, and that was amazing.
Yeah, I sure remember that too.
Great. That was great.
Oh yeah, you were there too. Yeah,
I was
we
there
all
too.
had some of that Gucci, y'all. So
We
good,
did.
right?
We did.
You can't go wrong. But guys,
All right,
that's
guys.
gonna be on site, so stay tuned.
Absolutely, guys. All right, guys. We are the Action Figure Comic Con crew, and we will see you guys next time. All right? Take care. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
All right, guys, have a good night.
Good night, guys.